Yeah,
Oh, okay, I think we're good. All right, sweet.
a little glitchy.
I'll run
You're
back
a
a
little
little.
glitchy, but we got it. All right, there we go. All right, so what's up, everyone? Welcome to the LAFC Central Show Live. I'm your host, Blake, here. We're talking with Jerry today. We are talking about the LAFC Virtual Watch Party Club at LAFC Virtual. So, first off, Jerry, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone who may not know who you are?
All right, well, my name is Jerry Reynoso. I am a co-host and reporter over at 110 Football TV. We cover LAFC just as Blake is doing as well. We have a very high-quality show on YouTube, so you guys should check it out. Um, yeah, that's what I do. I'm a journalist, and I'm a young guy just trying to chase my dreams.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, how did you get involved with soccer necessarily? Because I know a lot of the virtual club were watching K League, we're watching Bundesliga. What got you really involved with soccer that now we're at this length where we're watching these crazy games on Zoom together?
You mean soccer, when I first got into it, or soccer into the virtual type of how we're doing right now?
Just when you first got into soccer, what really, drew you into the sport?
Okay, well, when I was younger, I used to hate soccer. I spoke about this in a few podcasts that I got invited to. I was a giant football fan, American football, pro kind,
Yeah.
and I
Well,
Dallas Cowboys fan, so then we could both relate.
yeah.
uh, but my mom, she made me play soccer, and I just hated it. I honestly hated it. But little by little, I grew into it, and I just started loving playing the game. I trained really hard, tried to play every day, always practicing, playing for multiple club teams and academies and whatnot. And then the love just kept going and just kept going from there, and it hasn't stopped since. And
Yeah,
it's been
and then you see LAFC come around. What's your first take on that?
oh man, dude. When I was young, when I found out about LAFC, I was a diehard Chivas USA fan at the time. My family used to be very involved with the team.
Uh,
Uh, I had family who used to be assistant managers and be a part of the organization as well. So I was very heavy on the club. Um, when I found out LAFC wasn't happening, I was living up north by Sacramento when I moved away from Los Angeles, and I just I miss having the pride and joy of being with the club as close as I was with Chivas USA and LAFC. Just being with LAFC, I was even closer than I was with Chivas. But now LAFC, we all miss it. It's a big void in our hearts.
yes, it
But
is.
virtual watch party that me and you have started, it's a
It's
little it
awesome.
a hole that we have.
So let's actually get into that. So the LAFC Virtual Watch Party Club, me and a bunch of other people, me and Jerry actually. Well, Jerry, you were actually there the first. I mean, I wasn't there the first time that you guys. It was
Yeah.
you and Alberto, and who else was there? And how'd you guys,
Uh,
first get that started?
it was JT Julio Tejeda. Who else? It was Jay, Brendan Matthews from Australia, LAFC Oz, and I just tweeted out, "Hey, there's KD going on this weekend. Who wants to join in on a watch party? We'll just watch the game on Zoom." And basically, we stayed up till like 6 in the morning the first night, watching every single game that happened in the first week of Bailey. We were missing soccer so much at the time. We just wanted to watch some footy going in the goal, and that's what we did. We slept till 6, and then I invited you the next night, and me and you were
Yeah,
like, let's form the LAC Virtual Watch Party Club.
yeah. Well, what we wanted was we wanted to get as many people involved as possible. We were sending out tweets. We had a bunch of people show up. We wanted to get something continuous where we get a bunch of people in it. And funny story, I wasn't there the first night because I had a math test the next day, and I did well on it. So
Yeah,
that's good.
that's good.
But so let's just explain to everyone how do we watch? Well, how do we watch games? How do we get everything in?
Oh man, watching games that's the mission. We always pull off about 10 minutes, 5 minutes before the actual kickoff time for that prior match. We usually go through web browsers and servers. So first thing we do is try to look for links on YouTube, and most of the time the clubs from Korea are streaming their matches live on YouTube to their own YouTube channel. So we catch the games that way. Or last case scenario, we'll attempt Twitch, and most of the time we're able to catch every game. Some random person in Korea streams the game for us.
Yeah.
But
Live
Bundesliga,
China.
yeah, Live China. Shout out to Live China. But for the Bundesliga matches, we watch them on TV, and then we just talk and enjoy the
Yeah,
game together.
Bundesliga is usually on FS1, Fox Sports, Fox Deportes, Gulian. But K League's a little bit harder to find, but both of them are highly entertaining games. So we'll provide the links for you guys. Just DM LAFC Virtual if you are interested in joining. We have a whole group chat. We'll provide Zoom links. We'll provide game links. so you can join up and watch games together. And you don't even have to stay the whole time. You can hop in, hop out,
Oh,
however you like.
trust me, us Blake and I, as we love watching soccer, we do take power naps in the middle of games between
Yes, we
switches.
do.
11:30 or 10 p.m. matches. After that, I'll fall asleep so I can wake up for the 12:30 a.m. match. And we just bust a mission, try to stay up as much as possible to watch every game possible, man.
That's what it's come to. And I have to say, I'm a bit surprised by how much I love the K League.
Oh, bro.
I think the K League's amazing. It's
I,
such a good.
I just love it. There's no atmosphere, but they're trying their absolute best to try to fit that in.
Yeah, and Asia has a great. When there are fans there, they have a great supporter culture that we haven't actually gotten to see yet. But we do have games coming up this week, and in fact, there is a game tonight at 12:30. So Jerry, let's just go through. We got a Saturday and Sunday line of matchup. What is your favorite match this week, and one that you say people cannot miss?
Well, I think going into this weekend in terms of K League, the top match that I was excited about and the one I really enjoyed last week was the Sangju City match against. Oh, see if I can remember correctly. Well, they came back from their first match against Hyundai, my squad that I adopted. They lost 4-0.
Sonatas.
Yeah, the following week they took their win. They won against Gangwon. That's what they played. 2-0 they won. And that striker, left winger, I believe his name was Moon Sun Min, something like that. I'm still learning. We're all learning as we
We're all
go.
learning. It's a big
But
learning process.
yeah, Sangju City, the thing that makes them unique compared to other clubs is that they will be relegated due to the fact that they are a military team. So they are the military football club of South Korea. So every player that is playing within this club is part of the military. So for that own reason, they will be relegated. So it's their final year into this league, the K1 league. And so you might want to catch every game that they have until
They've
before.
played the first game we saw them, we were just like, oh, it's their final league, and then they lost the first game, but then they ended up having a huge victory in their second match that surprised all of us.
Yeah, they're very much.
Yeah, so there are also Bundesliga this weekend, and my go-to match this weekend is Bayer Leverkusen versus Mönchengladbach. Both the teams are up there fighting for a top 4 spot. Yeah. And it should be a very interesting match. There are also a bunch of other games. Dortmund takes on Wolfsburg. And I think the Bundesliga is going to be has a very interesting match lineup this weekend.
If Leipzig could get 3 points this week, then I think they're back in the game. They're back in the table race. Yeah, it's very tight up there.
Yeah, the Bundesliga table, though, there are some five clubs that are up there, and then I believe it's 50 points, and then 39 is right below them. So they got some catching up. Some teams have some catching up to do, but it could turn out to be a very interesting end of the season. All right, so for people who might just be joining us, we were talking about the LAFC Virtual Watch Party Club and how you can join and what we do. So, and what do we host Zooms, right? We've talked about we're hosting Zooms, we watch. What do we talk about during those? I mean, there are some pretty cool and some random topics that we discuss. Any of your favorites or any that you think might come up this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, we literally talk about whatever. It's either watching football and shenanigans, both. And we're just enjoying each other's company, enjoying each other's presence, you know. It's virtual, it's technology, but we got to be grateful for it because we're all together, you know. It's better off than just sitting on the couch football with no fans already in that stadium. So just getting together on a Zoom call and watching the game together, it's a fun experience. We met a lot of people that way. We made new friends who are all LAFC fans, and it's just awesome to get together as one.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting what we've done with LAFC Virtual and how technology has connected us during the pandemic, because a lot of like pandemics before this, they didn't have technology at all. We're really the first one that people have got to seeing technology use on such a massive scale. And it's crazy how amazing it's been for everyone.
Yeah.
All right, so if you guys are interested in joining, so right there, you can DM at LAFC Virtual. We'll send you guys the link to the group chat where we post all the links for games for our Zoom meetings and everything that. So, I mean, that's everything on my plate. Anything else you want to say, Jerry?
No, that's all. Just join us tonight. We have a couple matches to tune into tonight, late at about 12:30. If you could bring up the schedule real quick.
Yeah, I'm hopping it up right now.
Okay, there we go. So we have Blake's team Seong Nam versus Gang Won. And we got Jeonbuk Motors, Icheon
Yeah.
United. Nice lineup in the Korean League. And then with bonus league, we have Schalke 04 versus Augsburg, Leipzig against Fortuna, and that Bayern Eintracht Frankfurt match should be a good one as well. So yeah,
Yes. And FYI, there also is a Dortmund Wolfsburg match. I missed it on the schedule. Sorry about that.
yeah.
So those should be pretty interesting matches. So if you are tuning in, DM at LAFC Virtual if you're interested.
Come join us, guys.